All right, thanks. Thanks for coming tonight. I know it's hot, but it's not really hot, it's just tropical. This is authentic Trinidadian weather. So, think about all those freezing cold days and the snow we have. People in Trinidad don't get to experience snow days. So this is our sharing of their culture in terms of weather. So the first tune was Adrenaline City, tuned by David Rudder. We started learning that, I think, like a week ago, right? So they were all like, we're really going to play this at the concert? Oh yeah. And that's because I had the confidence in this group that they'd be able to pull it off. During a normal year, incredible band. This group is smoking. It's just amazing. They need a big round of applause right now. We just got our new shirts today for these guys, and I really wanted to make sure we got something to celebrate this year. And if you notice on our shirts, it says from cans to pans. And Elena designed the logo across the center with the 2021 can. And we started on paint cans in September, October, like holding our own little pans. How many of you out there saw your student with a hammer out on the back porch, something wailing on a paint can, and thought, what in the world is going on? And I thought it was the most hilarious thing because it was really loud. And so we made like little 3-note ping pong pans, something like that. And then we all had buckets, we were bucket drumming, and I was playing music in my basement, and they were playing along, and it just was very unusual, but we just like, when we got in person, and they started playing, and they just picked up everything super fast. So I guess I'm an amazing teacher. No? Okay, but then just give me weird looks. So, normally I would say, hey guys, switch to your next pan, because we usually switch around, everybody gets a chance to play everything. But this year we weren't able to do that because of the COVID restrictions. There was rules set up by the National Society of Steel Band Educators, of which I'm a part, that had guidelines about spacing, not switching, sanitizing the mallets, don't share mallets. That's why I'm playing drum set. I kind of like it though, I get to sit down a lot and just teach from the drum set, and I get to play every day, so it's kind of a personal good thing. So, to talk a little about Cabaret, this concert goes back, I'm not sure how many years, at least 10 years. I don't remember how long we've been doing it. It started as a fundraiser for the steel band. We had it down in the dining room, and we had some food. It was really an excuse for me to just make jambalaya and have everybody come and eat food and make other food and just eat. And the concept was to do, and we eventually had the jazz band as a part of it, and it was just like a cabaret. Like you go to a jazz club or a club in New Orleans or what they would call a fete in Trinidad, where there's a band playing and there's food and everybody's having a good time. And obviously we couldn't do that this year, but we do have the cool swag bags to go, which had their loaded. So thanks to all of you who brought in food for that. That's probably enough talking for right now. This next tune is called In on Time, and it's one we pseudo-learned online by kind of miming, and I played a little bit, and we talked about rhythms. And it's a tune I wrote for the band many years ago about turning in your homework or your permission slip or this contract on time. All right, great. I can't see the switch, you know. That was awesome. Great job, guys. Next tune is one that was suggested by, I forget who, was it Piper? That suggested this, and I said, what do you guys want to play? What songs would you like to play on pan? And we got some really, really strange requests. A lot of old swing music, which is, it's cool, it's just not what I expected from middle school people. So this one is by Blondie, it's Heart of Glass. And what happens in this, we play the song, and you can do your chair dance if you want. And then we have the low pans play the melody, that's the cello and the bass in the back and the right. And then the high pans up here, the leads, double tenor, and double seconds do like a variation, playing sort of like a soli section. Not improvised, but like it's written out, but it's kind of like a big group solo. So hope you enjoy this one. Awesome. So it's kind of a strange setup the way we have it. When we were in the classroom, I'm in the corner, and everybody's in their like stations spaced out, and they're all facing me, so I can kind of teach from the drum set, and I'll get out and walk around a little bit. So I wanted to make sure we rely a lot on eye contact for sections like, and you can't even mouth the words because we're wearing masks, so everyone's like, making these eye looks like, here we go. You might hear me say, hey, whoop, whoop, whoop. That's just to kind of keep us organized. So the next tune is Imagine by John Lennon, right? That's where we're at? Yeah, good. And this is kind of inspired by a Boogsie Sharp arrangement. If you don't know who Boogsie Sharp is, he's one of the greatest pan players ever in the world. You should look him up. This is kind of his version. I kind of ripped it off a little bit, but it's on my own spin. Kind of a reggae version of Imagine. Make sure you come down on the first. All right, we've got one more tune, and then I want to take a second right now and thank some really important people. First of all, Robert Keith and his crew who do sound and lights and everything, so thank you to them. I know Ms. Herstich is here somewhere, to our administration, all the teachers here at North South who support us. There she is, sneaking in the door there. You better not be taking any food out of those bags. So let's give her and the administration a big round of applause. So, and then of course to Mrs. Hughes and the amazing jazz band and all the bands here. Bravo. concert last week at Firestone was amazing. I mean, from just a logistical point of view, I was like, I can't believe we pulled this off. Moving and switching spots and making sure all the percussion is there and everyone's in the right seat, it was amazing. And so there's a lot of really amazing teachers stepping up this year, and I hope you guys realize that. I'm sure you do, because Miller South families are the best. And you know, if you're putting up with people beating on tin cans in your backyard or in your living room, you know, I'm sorry. But I also want to thank and recognize Clifford Alexis, the late Dr. Clifford Alexis, who built all of these pans. He's a native Trinidadian who is my mentor, and he built all of these, and these are like Stradivarius type instruments. They're going on about what, 30 years old or something now, and they get maintained by Yuko Asada, who is an excellent tuner who teaches at Northern Illinois and works in the Chicago area. And she comes out every year and tunes, well, not every year, every few years to tune these pans. And they do go out of tune, over time, and you have to retune them with a hammer and a strobe tuner, and she knows what she's doing. And they're really great instruments that we love to maintain, and so we can keep this program going. But it's not cheap to tune. We're talking over $1,000 when I have to do it. So please drop a few bucks in the drum on your way out. If you already have, fantastic, thank you. Who else am I forgetting? That's everybody, right? The students, we recognize this band again. These guys are incredible. And I think we have 2 8th graders. Raise your hands. Yes, Sal and Andreas. We'll be moving on. It's been great having them. We haven't had live performances like this in a long time, so I'm really appreciative to be able to do this today. It's really special. And we have a lot of 7th graders here, hopefully coming back in the fall, which means this band is going to be even better next year. And with a full year, I mean, I can't even imagine what this group's going to sound like. We're going to be playing top of the line music, really difficult music. Don't let that turn you off. It's a good thing. So, all right, so hopefully see you guys all in the fall. At the conclusion of this concert, I'd like to get a picture of this band, so maybe Mrs. Hughes can get a shot, or Ms. Hurstich can get a picture of us on stage, because it is kind of rare. And I realized why I don't do it on stage. You have to lift all these things onto the stage, and these barrels are heavy. I'm an idiot. So after the concert's over, we're going to do a picture, and then if you guys and the jazz band want to do pictures of you and your friends in front of the Cabaret Night banner, that's amazing. Grab your little swag bag and then come here and carry one thing to the pan yard. Okay, then you can go. I would love for you to stay and help. That would be awesome too.
And I'll need help with the platform.
Yeah, we need to take care of the platform and some of these chairs and things. So if you want to pitch in and help out, that's another way you can help us. So thanks again for coming, for making this concert possible. It's really amazing. And here we go. This is the first tune we started learning when we got back in person. It's called, I think it's the first, no, it's the second tune. Second tune, yeah. Third tune? All right, the third one, I'm way off. In on Time is first, and then Imagine, and then this one. Okay, this one's original that I composed, but kind of with some influence. It's called Bringin' It Back. Miller South Steel Drum Band.